Hi Aries, this is Honeymoth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your September 2024 full moon reading. So just a little bit of information about this full moon. It will be in the sign of Pisces. It will be happening around the 17th, 18th of September, depending on where you are in the world. This full moon in particular is like pretty special. Like, it's one to like really pay attention to because not only is it a super moon, which means that like the energy of that particular full moon is like more potent, it's also a partial lunar eclipse. Okay, so the fact that it's in the sign of Pisces, that will mean that there'll be a lot of emphasis on imagination, daydreaming. You may be having like super vivid dreams at this time. Very like spiritual, very intuitive, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So yeah, let me get into this reading. Thank you. So we've got the scribe. So you could be journaling. Quite a bit of emphasis on information. Communication, you know, like the written word, the spoken word, because that's what Aries is all about. I'm feeling particularly drawn to the feathers in their headdress. So you may be seeing feathers a lot of this time. Like usually feathers are seen as kind of communication from passed on loved ones, just letting you know that they're there. Anything else for Aries for September? I'm also getting as well, you might be making like a lot of to-do lists to help you keep track of things. I'm just getting this kind of like energy of maybe having too many thoughts like swirling around your head, so there may be like a need to sort of ground yourself by kind of pulling those thoughts out of you and putting them onto paper. Anything else for Aries? Thank you. If you are into like witchcraft or like fortune telling yourself, you may be getting into scrying. I feel like as well for some reason that you may have like recently achieved something that's resulted in some sort of like written proof that you've achieved this award. So like maybe you've received a certificate, a plaque, I'm getting the word declaration as well. But despite you receiving that kind of that like tangible reward of your achievement, there may be like this, you may be like hesitant to feel proud of yourself, or there's like a humility there. That's kind of specific. Anything else for Aries? I'm also noticing as well with these two cards that This eye up here kind of appears closed, and then this one is opened. So there may be something, maybe something over the full moon period that you're realizing, or maybe something that you haven't wanted to look at is kind of forcing you to look at it. Anything else for Aries? Okay, so this particular card, it's all about mastery of self, mastery of like your craft. This is kind of like years worth of dedication. A lot of discipline. So yeah, like whatever this reward is, you definitely deserve it, and it's taken you a lot of grafting, a lot of hard work. So you deserve to be proud of yourself, you know, you deserve to celebrate your achievements. You don't have to be humble about it, you know, because it's not arrogant to kind of be confident in your abilities and in your achievements. So we've got the Maiden card. Yeah, I think there's like an innocence or like a naivety that I'm getting here with this card and the Maiden card. Kind of feeling as though even though you are like really good at what you do, there's kind of this part of you that feels like you can't show off, even though it's not really showing off. It's like being confident in your own abilities and knowing that you are capable. But there's just like a reluctancy to be confident in yourself. So this is all about things coming into fruition. Rewards, achievements, which is what I was saying with the Scribe card. And then we've got this white rose here, which again is like that innocence, that purity. Something about flowers as well, like I'm seeing... So obviously we've got the Maiden, she's kind of like taking her time along this path, like she's not rushing, and she's looking at, like marveling at the nature around her. And these roses go from being on the ground to being in this person's hands. Which I think this is you like realizing your own self-worth, realizing that you're the one that got you here. You're the one that got you these achievements, and that you do deserve them. Yes, we've got the 9 and the 10 of fire. So something is definitely coming to fruition. Anything else for Aries? Maybe perhaps like how they could kind of harness this self-confidence and be more proud of themselves. I also want to say that maybe the maiden is how other people see you. Maybe people see you as someone that's like very, very naive and innocent, and maybe they see you as like having your head in the clouds, but I think you're actually like a really stable, grounded individual. And I just want to say, like, to not let other people's perception of you kind of alter the way that you respond to things. Because ultimately, like, it's their own perception. Like, you know who you are. And to not let other people tell you. So we've got the abundance card. Yeah, something is definitely coming in. Some sort of reward, definitely. It's interesting how we've got rabbits on both of these cards. Rabbits are usually to do with innocence or fertility. I just feel like these two cards are connected. Both of these like women that are really taking the time to sit down and experience the world for what it is, experience nature for its beauty. So you may be called to do that, even if it is just to go for a walk outside, go to your local park. You know, to kind of realise that, I don't know, a lot of the stuff that we experience day to day and like the stresses, in the end, they kind of don't really matter. And just to kind of realise that we are all connected and nature is all connected and we're all connected to nature, and it might be like gardening as well, or like growing your own fruit and veg. I want to say as well, like with the abundance card, I think this is you kind of, if this isn't an energy that you want to embody, you know, instead of this kind of like humble, quite like shy, coy energy, I would say for you to kind of try and embody the abundance card, because that is like having a mindset that you just attract all that is good, because you know your self-worth and you know that you deserve good things. All right, let me get like one more card for Aries, just because I'm feeling one more. And we've got the Destiny card. So immediately I'm noticing that these two are very similar. Which is interesting because we've got the first card and the last card. And there's feathers again. I think you're realising that you are in control of your own destiny. I am also realising that we've got 15 to the 16 here as well. So you are making like steady progress. I think maybe they're like, perhaps you've been working so hard, like consistently day in, day out, you kind of lose sight of the outcome because it's took such a long time for the outcome to actually kind of come to fruition. And it kind of sometimes feels like you may have like no direction, or what is the point in me trying, and what is the point in me doing this day in, day out? But I think ultimately you know that it's good for you and what you're destined to be doing. And again, it's interesting how the eye is closed and then the eye is on the forehead. So I think your crown chakra may be like super active at this time, or you may be called to work on your crown chakra at this time. But there's a lot of potential here with this egg. Lots of potential. I think you just have to ultimately believe that you do have a lot of potential, and that you are an abundant being, and that good things are going to come to you. You just have to keep like putting the hard work in, which you have been doing, and just believe in yourself and believe that the universe is on your side. Alright, Aries, thank you for watching this reading. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.